Of Ian is a weirdo. So I have so much to do. I am so I'm like bogged down, but I'm invigorated, but I'm like very distractible. Like this is the moment right now. One thing I need to do is I need to edit the video for the Stitch, which is called what is it called? The Lovers Now. Um, and it's really fun. I had a good time doing it, and I love using my rainbow yarn. Although I don't know if it's like best served in a stitch like this. Maybe like a solid would have been better, but whatever. Um, so can't be too perfect or something. Let's see. So I've been making fidget toys um, for the scrap exchange. I'm going to be selling stuff there, and they said fidget toys would be like cool, and I was like, cool, shit, I don't have any more. Like I just gave mine away because they weren't selling, so I was just like, hey, at least someone like could use them, and so they liked the fidgets, so I made another like squishy brain ball, um, but it was kind of at that point where so I forgot. I thought I used double crochets, but it uses treble. Maybe I just did double. I don't know. Double would have been smarter, but whatever. I did treble crochets, and like when I was at like the like 2 rounds part, I was like, it feels like it needs like a little bit more. It feels like a little weak sauce. But then I was like, I feel like it just needs like a little bit more. I don't feel like it needs like all the way around to do another row. So I like kind of halfway did it and then just closed it off and was like, good enough. Uh, so that's what that is. And then I've been working with this yarn. So I got all of this yarn at the scrap exchange, and I'm trying to like bring it back home to the scrap exchange. So right now I'm making doing one of my queerdos. And this one I'm trying to do like a jellyfish. I don't know why jellyfish would be furry, but like whatever. And then I'm gonna have this as the tentacles. This really pretty roving style yarn. I think it's roving style. Yeah, there's some thin parts and some thick parts, and but it's still like kind of spun. Like it has like a shiny thread like around it. So I'm gonna use that. So I have these like pink and blue furry yarns. Um, and actually, with this one, I was thinking, I will correct myself. I was thinking of doing it for a returning customer. I have another returning customer, yay, um, who is buying a packer, and that needs to be shipped out on the 18th. And so I want to make a little something extra to say thank you for, coming back and supporting my business. And I feel like doing something, just like small and cute. I guess is this pink? Is this purple? I don't know. Pink enough. Um, so I try to do things in like trans colors and things like that to whatever. My brain is like very subject to hotness right now. So my apologies if I am a little like oh, because that's just kind of how I feel. So then I have my hoods that I'm working on. We finally got to the end of this scrap exchange run. It's like a little dusty. We finally got to the end of a I know I don't have any eyebrows on. Leave me alone. We finally got to the end of a paper towel roll, and I'm going to use this instead of a knitting needle to do the next row of distressing um, on my hood, which I'm really, really excited about. I needed something that was kind of the same thickness all the way around, something that was like secure enough that it would not buckle, hopefully. Um, and it needed to be long enough. So in the tutorial, the person used a 20, I think a size 25 knitting needle, which is pretty much this size. And I did not have anything that size because I do not have a 25 size knitting needle. So I was like, okay, what can I do? What can I like find that's even like comparable? And I couldn't find anything until I found that. So gonna do some distressing, more distressing on the uh, on the fuck. Why is my brain so mushy? I apologize that I can't just like get a sentence out, but sometimes it's like that. I actually I had I have my quote unquote best ideas when I'm about to fall asleep. And so I've started just like writing them down or texting them to myself. And I know I'm not the first person to think of writing stuff down, so hold your horses. But for me, that's a big step. Um, so I started like writing things down, or like if I like want to like message someone, instead of waiting until a reasonable time, I just like message them because like they'll check it when they check it, but like at least I got it out. So I messaged my therapist on BetterHelp, and I was like, hey, like, one of the things that I have trouble with is like when I'm in like panic state, or when I'm in a very uh, usually it's panic. Sometimes it's just like too many emotions, like no matter what they are. But I will stop being able to talk. I've heard that this may or may not be selective mutism, might be another type of mutism, I don't know. But so I asked I've been looking around for different places. Like, I know that there are, if I wanted to know a word in American Sign Language, I could find that and I could learn that. But like, I kind of want like, hoping that like someone has like already put together like a monster mash of words and common phrases for people who are like, and like, so I've seen some like really great like TikToks where someone will do like two phrases because it's TikTok, it's not like a long video. And so like, I like need help, like need to get outside, I can't breathe, like those are the kinds of messages. So like they have a couple videos like that, so I'm like, that's really helpful. But like I also like I one problem that I have with learning ASL is well, one, I forget it because, like every language, I can't receive that information easily. But two, I often like feel like I need to see it from multiple angles, and so usually with like an ASL directed video, they'll only give you a straightforward angle or a side angle. Sometimes they'll give you both, which is helpful, but like I feel like I need like all angles. Like, can I get this angle, and this angle? All those would be really helpful for me. And maybe like even like a top down. Like that's kind of how my brain works. So so yeah, so I was like, I sent my therapist a message, which, it's over the weekend, so um, she did message back, which is fine. But like I was like, hey, like, can you, or like, do you have any colleagues that like do ASL for like people who sometimes can't talk? Because this is something that's really hard for Mel to understand. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm like shit talking Mel, because I promise I'm not. But like, Mel is someone who, like, communication, verbal communication is like her like first priority. And if you met Mel, like, this is not surprising. Um, but verbal communication is very important to her. So like the fact that I get to a point where I'm no longer able to verbally communicate is really difficult for her, and I want to be able to make it easy. And so like we established signage, um, maybe like 6 months ago. I don't know. It was within the past 6 months at least, where I would just kind of be like, thumbs up, thumbs down. But like the thing is, like, that's so limited to expressing like your um, emotions. Like, does this mean sad? Does this mean angry? Does this mean like suicidal? Like, so I feel like we need to kind of revamp our communication style to adapt to our needs a little bit better. Um, but like also I'm a little nervous that ASL would be like a lot of pressure on someone whose brain is already going too fast. So, I want to see if that's the best way, or if there's like I've had times where I've had to like write things, and like that's okay, but it's still like a lot of energy to write. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but it really is, when you're like when your limbs feel like they're dipped in cement. It's just like, oh my gosh, like this is so much. Um, so yeah, so this is the top of my fuzzy little little baby. Um, I I think I picked up too big of a hook. I did a 5, which I never do amigurumi at a 5, but because this yarn was fuzzy, I thought that it would help me see the stitches better. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna pause this for a little bit, because while this is fun, this is kicking up my allergies, and I need to breathe. Okay, so like sometimes the yarn, like, you can tell like it's like recently purchased, or like it's been taken care of, it's been stored properly, and then sometimes you get yarn and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is intense. So I also, one thing I want to do, I want to see if I can do, I don't know if like, because my computer screen is fairly small, so I don't know if I can do this, but I want to edit some videos, at least like start putting the videos on the computer. So I use Microsoft Clipchamp, um, and they have a really nice way to download videos from your phone. Because like so when I do top down videos, so like I said, at the top of the video, I I did a stitch. I did the lover's knot, and and I wanted to show how to do it. So the best way to do it is top down. So I have my little camera up here. You can't see it in this frame. But that's how I filmed my pumpkin spice headband tutorial, which I hope you, if you saw it, you liked it. That, really helps me kind of know, really helps me know what to do. Okay, I think that one was the big one. Why is it not selecting like I need to? Okay, can we select this again? Okay, can we select that? This is so weird. So I did this I'm gonna start doing a couple stitch tutorials. I'm not inventing the wheel. I am I'm finding stitches that look cool to me, and then I'm going to try to teach you. And I'm even going to link the people who I learned from. So if you want to learn and you want someone who's better at teaching than me, you can find someone. So that will be kind of like my goal to try for a little while, is to do like a stitch tutorial and have it be something that we can do together for fun. Because there's a lot of stitches. Like, I don't know that many stitches. I just kind of do the same stuff over and over again. And so it would just be fun to like be able to do something new. Going through my house. So this is for Halloween. So I'm going through my house and I am trying to kind of picture what I want, like things on the wall or like all of that to look like for Halloween. I've talked about it at length, about how I'm going to be all certified on the 13th. And so I don't know what I'll be capable of. But I probably won't be up and at 'em by my birthday, and like that's fine. But it makes me like a little sad because I like my birthday, but surgery is great. I don't know, whatever. So I wanted to decorate the house, and I have kind of like this like swamp witch, or like just witchy aesthetic that I want to achieve. And like Mel and I have been talking about it, and like Mel's like just like, I literally have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. God, I'm so stuffy. Oh my gosh, I'm so stuffy. But we started to get a little bit into it today about what it could look like and stuff like that. And one thing was like a giant like corner spider web that I could make. So that's like lots of chains, but not very detailed. One was a like a thing to go around a vase, that would look like blood drops, which I can definitely do. I have some red rhinestones that would be perfect for making that look like nice and wet. So trying to, is it because sorry, let me try to, okay. New code to connect. Okay, let's try this again. So rude. Okay. QR code has expired. Okay, well that's rude. Oh, okay. So it says that they're loading, but like at 2%. Are they increasing? Are they... Okay, let's try this again. So all you have to do is scan a QR code, and it will start loading. We've been having problems with the internet for a couple days. We had a big storm, and yeah, it just kind of was like crazy. It like wasn't like the biggest storm, but you know, like it's never the biggest storms that knock out your. I mean, the big storms do knock out your power, but like, but yeah, this one was just like it wasn't that big. It just knocked out the power. So we it messed up the internet, and then look, we're having connection issues. That's awesome. So okay, these are going a lot faster. Okay, Riker, I'm gonna need you to stop licking yourself like yesterday, okay? Thank you. It's your foot. It's always been your foot. I don't know why you're surprised that it's your foot. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Driving me crazy. Okay, so we're, yeah, now it's going a lot faster, so I don't know if it was a connection, if it was the fact that I had it minimized. I don't know. Clipchamp, you just do what you do. So I do want to do a spider web. I want to do a red, like bloody drip thing. And then I want to do I want to do a tapestry. So I've never done a tapestry before, and I've done some videos on like I've watched some videos on like color work, because I like I've only done like small scale color work when it comes to like you carrying like one color over like 2 stitches or something. Like I've not done like a lot of color work like that. So I like a tapestry is like always been like aspiring, like aspirational, but also like a little scary for me. Um, so I want to find. I already have one tapestry, but it's smaller. I already have like one pattern that was free. I think it was from Hobie. But um, yeah, I guess. I mean, can you just do anything with the tapestry as long as you like put it in a grid? I don't know. Yeah, and like having bobbins and like how you're gonna do that. Well, that is like those types of things make crocheting very like intimidating to me. I don't know if like everyone's intimidated by them or is it just me. But but yeah, so we will figure it out. I don't think I'm gonna work on my hood tonight because I need to watch the video again. It's been a couple days. I need to watch the video again on how to do the I think it was called the drop stitch, like method of doing um, the distress, and it's gonna create distress. Like I've been distressing the hood in like just like little spots, but this is gonna do a whole row. So I'm really excited for the way that that will look. I think also if I'm doing a tapestry, that will look good. Right here. Do you want to lie in your bed? You want to lie in your don't look. What are you doing? You want to lie in your bed? Okay, okay, you're a sweet boy. You're a sweet boy. I know that. I know that. I know you're a sweet boy, but like, do you want to lie in your bed? Because like that would be like less annoying. Like for maybe me. You think about that? I want to be less annoying to me. Okay. He's like, he's so smart. So smart. Do you want to wear your necklace? Do you want to wear your necklace? Very handsome. Very handsome indeed, sir. Very handsome. Very handsome indeed. Okay, so we're gonna put. Oh my gosh. You see him? He's like to stick his little nose in places that don't belong. Okay. Yeah, so basically I've achieved nothing. I've done nothing. And that's great. So also we're gonna try to convince my parents to let us paint the walls in the downstairs to be a little bit more of like the vibe. Like I we looked at a lot of pictures, and a lot of pictures had like really dark paint on the walls. And while that would be a dream for me, I do think that it's not necessary. Like my parents want to sell in the next um, couple years, so I I don't think that that's like super wise to do a really dark paint right now, unless you want to just like paint right over it, which I don't and they don't. So I think we're gonna do maybe like a cooler tone, like gray, and I think that that will kind of give kind of the spookies. Um, we're also gonna do like a lot of work with like fairy lights. Like Mel's really into the fairy lights, like a battery operated fairy light situations. So that would be really fun to do. And yeah, so let's see. I need to get to doing the distressing on that. So I'm not going to start up with that. I have to. So I was looking at. So I saw that on YouTube this so I've seen like a lot of fidget toys that you can make with crochet, which is really cool because it allows us as crocheters to make things that are either not makeable otherwise, or they're much more expensive when they're made. So I found what is it called, like a Zentangle. I don't know. It's so basically like you can make one on like a 20 or 22 pin knitting machine. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I just feel like they don't look as clean as I want them to. Like I want them to have like a really nice, crisp look, and they just kind of look they look like too handmade, if you know what I mean. Um, And then there was this other one where you made 6 cubes. Was it six? It was 8. You made 8 cubes. Each one has a different side, and you can like open it and like move it and all this stuff, and like it like can do all that. So that was really cool to me. The problem with that was that they used one weight yarn, which I know you might be thinking, hey, I've seen your last 20 hauls. I know that all you get lately is 1 or 2 weight yarn, and you would be correct, and I need you to leave me alone. But the thing is, I got all these colors because I wasn't sure what I was gonna need. So now I'm a little bit like, should I, like, what, like, random colors? Like, what if I need like this random color? I don't know. So I have failure to launch to like the nth degree. Um, so let's see what I should do. Oh no, no. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to this and just let my fucking motherfuckers let my allergies just take me. So this yarn, by the way, so I don't know what yarn this is. It is got that like thread that has the fuzzies on it. And you might be like, is this like your beloved plush yarn from Dollar Tree? And like the answer is just no. Like it's not. It like clumps together in like a weird way. It's not as uniformly soft. It kind of just has these kind of bumps. And then this is more like shaggy. I don't know, but it's the same structure. I have yet to figure out how to how to find the yarn that I want in this situation. So my life is so hard. Ugh. It actually might be my top because I may or may not have taken my top. Who cares if I take my top off? You know, dudes do that. But I put it on like a piece of workout equipment in there, and that probably was very dusty. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't feeling like particularly like sneezy, sniffly before this, so I think it's safe to say that this is the reason for the season. Let's see how we're doing on. Okay, so 92% on that. So while all this was going on, all the internet stuff was going on, I was trying desperately to like see if I could just upload anything and like work on editing because I hadn't even uploaded my video yet, or uploaded like the content to the editing software. And like because my connection was out, like it wasn't working, and then I tried some different editing apps, but like literally not one would work. And I was just like, why have you forsaken me? So we managed to get through this crisis, um one piece at a time. So you know blessed and highly favored. That's me. So yeah, so I've just got a lot going on, and I am very excited for what the next little bit will hold. Uh, Jelly, I'm gonna need you just to not, please, sir. Jelly, Jelly, Jelly. Oh, Breaker, you look so handsome. I forgot about your collar. Jelly. Okay. Why do when I do that, like you assume it's you? You know that's like a little narcissistic, but that does look very handsome on you. So I will admit that I tried to do another fidget toy. Again, like I'm like, if people want it, like I like will gladly make it because I can make affordable toys like for people who need them. So yeah, totally down for that. And so I tried to make one of those like Mobius strip ones. It's basically the ones that like go into themselves. And I don't know if it was me or if it was the tutorial, or if it was, something. But I just made something that made me furious. It was so bad. And it just ended up looking just so terrible. Um, and like only like I gave it to Mel and I was like, "Can you use this as a fidget toy?" And she tried to use it and she's like, "Well, it was fine for like 30 seconds and then I started getting really mad at it and I didn't want to play with it anymore." And I was like, "Okay, perfect. Perfect feedback." Because that's kind of how I feel. I feel like it's definitely not what is was promised in the video. And so we're just not gonna do this. Um, so yeah, so here is this little baby. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more. Ooh, maybe I should have like, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with the eyes. Um, it doesn't smell particularly like, you know, dusty, but it's working up a dust. Um, yeah. Okay, things are going fast now. I think I'm gonna do some soft embroidered eyes, and I'll just use black. But maybe I should switch yarns. I'll work my other half. And then I will switch yarns back to the blue, and we will create like the bottom slash body. I don't know. I don't know the body parts of a jellyfish. All I know is that jellyfish are very popular right now. I mean, they're gorgeous and very cute, and great options for um, toys and whatnot. So I'm not mad at the current craze of making a jellyfish. In fact, they're super easy. Um, I've never made the swirls, but I've made accidental swirls, so I think I know how it's done. But I have a uh, saved video or saved blog post or something, um, uh, with how to um, do different kinds of curls, right? Because you can change your stitches to um, sorry, my cat is needing to go. Jelly, you ruined my life. You gonna do right? You gonna do okay? Stay up with me. Oh, you're taking collar. You're taking collar. I I like September 1st, I was like, my goal is to, can you see him in my pit? Can you see my little dog in my pit? So my goal was to return back to this area. Now, put your nose in it. Does it make you sneeze too? Um, Thank you. Like trying to crochet around my talk. But September 1st, I wanted to bring my stuff back to this area. I really like working out of this area, but I was hoping, so the problem with this area is, I keep on saying this area. The problem with the Great Hall of Yarn is that it's not particularly wide because it's a fucking hallway. So it's really hard. So behind me, I have two different size totes of yarn, and then like up against the wall, I have a I want to say it's like a 3x3. It's probably a little bit bigger than that. I don't think it's quite 4x4 table that I'm working off of. And I wanted to kind of keep it clean because, like, those first couple days where I had it clean, it was so nice. Oh my goodness, look how cute. It was so nice. So I wanted to keep it clean, keep it organized, and as things go with me, they just don't stay that way. So okay, it says 6 videos imported. But okay, so still working on that last video, and yeah, so it's just become really crazy and hectic already, and I'm like, I just need a better system for this because this isn't good right now. So hopefully I figure it out before I die because it just feels like that's what's gonna come before I can get any more organized. So because this is just like a soft plushy toy, it's like low maintenance. I'm not even like I'm not doing like magic knots, or I'm not, I'm just cutting and tying and, keeping my knots small, and that's that. So the yarn kind of fell apart when I was trying to find that. And okay. Okay. So I'm gonna attach the blue yarn. Um, I accidentally pulled from the outside, and I could go and try to find the inside, but I just feel it. So this is really weird, and maybe it's because it was a pre-owned ball of yarn, and I just bought it on sale. Like bought the leftovers on sale, but like it feels like the guts have already been pulled out. So I'm like, I really don't know how to find the center pole, so I'm just pulling from the outside, which is super annoying, I think, but whatever. So I'm just going to start my single crochet and then pull through with the other color to change colors. Super easy. I know how to do that. I know how to change colors that way. um, so Okay, so I'm going to start editing my video. It's a pretty simple process. I don't like overly edit my videos. I'm not good at that. I don't really know what to do. So let's see. So let me first. I'm gonna so uh, this has all of the pre okay, so all of the saved videos, and so I'm going to take my video library, free to use. Clipchamp has quite a few videos that are free to use. And this looks cool. Whoa. That looks cool. Sometimes I do just like intros in my videos, even though like there's literally no reason why. They just look cool. And I'm like, okay. Okay. So, I'm going to add text. Now, some video editing software is more intuitive than others, but this is pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna add that, and it's kind of if you're trying to start editing video software, and I cannot believe that anyone would go to me for advice, but so it's kind of like layering cake, except like order doesn't always matter. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but like okay, so also I don't know where I'm gonna post I don't know where I'm gonna post this. I don't know if this is more of a Ian is a Weirdo 1 or 2. So so I guess I'm just gonna put Ian as Weirdo, even though they both effectively have the birth name, the same name. One is Ian as a Weirdo, and the other one is like Ian is weird or something. So it's like not yeah, let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so I don't like that text color. I feel like I want it to be a spicy green. You know, I love a spicy green. Okay, so yeah, that looks pretty cool, honestly. I feel like I want to make that. Is it big enough? Okay, let me just like. That's a lot to visually take in. As much as I love this, as much as I love this video, it's just too much. And you have to consider like that there are going to be people watching your video, perhaps that have like visual impairment and stuff like that. So you want things to be very easy to read. At the same time, you want oh, that's pretty cool. It's like a countdown. Okay. I like that. Mm, breaking news, that sounds stupid. Uh breaking news is stupid. I just need, like, they're doing a bunch of, like, really cool stuff, but I just need something that's gonna be, like, easy enough. I actually kind of like this. I hope it's not too flashy. Like, that's the thing. It's like, if people have, like, sensitivity to flashing lights, um, then it could be a potential problem. Oh, that looks cool, but I think it needs to be white. I don't think that green is working anymore. So I think, yeah, like a white would be nice. I talk to myself a lot during editing, so like don't judge me. Um, so I like this. It's like a little flashy, but it's not like too inducing of a, headache or something. Um, so now I'm gonna use my media, and this is all of what I uploaded. So I'm going to do this. I'm gonna rotate this, and I also like to. What's really nice about this software is you can make your video a lot. Uh, you can change where it focuses and all kinds of stuff. Like it's easy to use. I'm just watching the beginning of this video clip to, like, I don't like do a lot of segues or like fadeaways or whatever. I just want to make sure everything is in frame because I kind of I zoomed in. It's like your phone, you zoom in on like a spot, and so I'm using my tutorial phone. I'm using my Venmo Super Saver color Mexicana. It's a great color. Okay, so that is enough of my voice. And actually, I need to watch this because there are a couple points where I actually just like my brain just stops working. So let me audio go back there. Yeah. So I'm just using, I mean, you can use whatever size cup you want, whatever size yard you want. Our multiple is a multiple of 4 plus 1. So I'm going to do 5, 6, 7, 9. Look at this green roving yarn. It's so amazing. Oh, I love it. It's got some wool in it. Just like the colors are fucking swamp thing all day long. Ooh, this would be really nice to do like a wearable piece with. I wonder if I did like a spider web, like hang this down from my head. It's like a Rihanna like head crystal moment, but it's this yarn. Sure. What size hook? I'm using a 5 for that. I feel like this is too small. Should I use a 5? Okay, so was that it? Okay. So then I'm going to add the next little snippet, and we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna size it up. And this one, I'm gonna be more focused on my hands and get a lot closer. Actually, that might be too close. Jeez. No, come on. There we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks good. Okay, I don't want to start from the beginning. I want to forget that it does this. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry for sharing on a dog here, and everything that I do. Also, cat hair. I have a dog and cat, so that's just what happens. Ignore that, friend. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to chain one. I know there's one video that I just fuck up. So I'm not gonna do a magic circle with this because that is a big old no-no. With this type of yarn, it will just like snap. So I'm gonna you can make them as tall or as short as you want. Once you will pick that size, 2, 3, 4 for as long as you do the project. So do something sustainable that also fits the size of your project and your pattern. If you're not going off a pattern, then go buck wild and have a good time, but just make sure you keep your stitch size relatively the same, which has been hard for me traditionally, so I'm really excited to see how badly I fuck up this time. Okay, so first you're going to do a chain, and you're gonna pull it up to whatever height you want. So if the pattern or whatever you're doing might suggest a tall chain like this, it might suggest kind of a medium chain, like half an inch. The video I followed did a half inch. Uh, Height, so I'm gonna do that. Just so you're gonna kind of use your left hand to pinch the height and keep it still so that you can do the magic excess. So then we're gonna go through the back of the knot. And so now you should have 2 loops on your hook. And then you're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through and make a single crochet. So that was fucking weird. Yeah, let's see if that's right. Okay, so clearly that was one of the ones I was not so sure about myself, and I think that I got it in this next round, but I don't think I had it. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take this, we're gonna flip it. I've got to flip all of my videos that are recorded top down because they are taken in portrait and they need to be in like horizontal. Okay, so now that you have done, yeah, I just completely skipped that little bit. Just go that way. Scroll, bitch. Scroll. Okay. Just gently scroll. Just gently scroll. It's so annoying when you like cut a clip and then you're like, okay, we need to scroll to like where we cut the clip from. I also get really easily irritated during these things. I don't know why I have no patience for it, but I just don't. Okay, so now that you have done a row of single crochets, beautiful rainbow yarn, we are going to do chain one. You're going to turn over. So now it looks the same. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Best tutorial ever. Okay, so now we're going to start on our first lover's knot. I'm heretofore not going to call it Solomon's knot, probably because lover's knot sounds really cool. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through like you're making a chain. Sorry, I touched it. Okay, you are going to do all that, but there's thought into it. So when you're making a chain, you have choices on how high how tall that chain is. You can choose, if you're doing this pattern however you want, you can choose how high you want that Solomon's knot. If you are following a pattern, it will tell you how tall it is, and so that is just something you want to consider. So just make sure, if you're choosing your own, make sure it's sustainable length that you can continue over and 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 over again, because it is and this will determine shit. So just be mindful of that. So what I'm gonna do, so I pulled out that first that other chain that I installed that was so I'm gonna yarn over, and I'm gonna pull through, and I'm going to do maybe like a half inch. That's how tall the tutorial I followed did. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my left hand to hold that side still, so it can move, and this stays just as tall. So I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I'm just basically gonna watch this whole thing. Yarn over, and I'm gonna pull through that chain, or check out the chain. So now that I've done that, I am going to create the next step is single crochet. I am again very tired. So what I'm gonna do, and this seems like really buck wild. So you can see that there are 3 bars in that chain. We are going to take this chain, and we're going to go through the loop that's closest to you. So right here, we're just going to go through that. We're going to pull it up, yarn over, pull through one. I almost drop it. And then here you have 2. Where is my cow? So this whole thing that we did, that big, tall uh, chain, and then the single crochet, that is the lover's knot. So those 2 things combined. So now we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna wait. This is probably the wrong one. There we go. Pull up about half an inch. Yarn over, pull through. first, I'm holding my hook weir just to show you. You can do it more comfortably without showing you. You're gonna go to that first loop of that big old chain. You're gonna turn your arm, and then you're gonna yarn over and pull through that first. If you can, because you only have two hands, so be gentle with yourself. Now you have two loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through. So now you have two lover's knots. You have this one right here, and you have this one right here. This one's all red. This one is yellow and orange. So now we are going to kind of anchor our lover's knot into our chain that we created. So you are going to.
I need a bigger hook for this.
Go in that single crochet, that fourth single crochet, and you're going to do a single crochet right there. So this is how the bottom half of your lover's knot will look. And if this is about the height, the bottom half will be, or the top half. And, I guess that's really personal how we on things. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're going to do it again all the way down our chain of single crochets. So we're going to start by pulling up about half an inch. We're going to hold with our left hand. We're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through. We are going to go through that top strand and pull up. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through that very first loop just to set us up for a single crochet. At this point, once we get the single crochet, you don't have to worry about height, things like that. Like all of that is kind of set in stone. I mean, okay, so once you're here, things are fine. And then you want to yarn over and you can pull through both of those. So that is one lover's knot. Then we're going to pull up. Remember, about half an inch. So I pull up a lot and then I pull back down to get the height that I want. So then I'm going to go through, and then go through that first, and then yarn over, pull through, just pull through that first. So everything's the same color. There you go. Pull over that first. Now you have two loops on your hook, and you yarn over and pull through those loops. You're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and you go into the fourth stitch. You're going to yarn over, pull through, and do a single crochet. So you can kind of see how you can get this pattern. You don't have to do the single crochet. You could technically do it right off the chain. But I like it. I like it to have a little bit more structure. Also, the person who taught me how to do this did the same thing, and they also recommended blocking. So if you don't want to block, I suggest you make this into a stretchy number or anything like that. But for me, I got tired of seeing the same old mesh pattern, and I wanted to see a different mesh. And to me, this is see what it looks like. So I'm gonna finish this chain and then we'll see what it makes. Okay, next video. Boom, boom, make it nice and big. Zoom in so you can really see my hands, even if you're on like a phone. That's the thing. It's like some people like don't watch like videos like huge on a YouTube screen, so they need a little bit more space. Oh god damn it! Sorry. Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of It's Here and for federal. Now that you have completed an entire row of your lover's knots, you should end up right at the end because you did it in a multiple of 4. So whatever your multiple of 4 was from the end, 4 times 5, which is 20. So I have 5, so that works out. The 1 was for turning, so that's fine. So that's just what it should look like. And I was kind of experimenting with different holds as I was doing the lower knots, and I think I got to a comfortable space. So now the next step that you want to do is you want to create a chain which is the size of 2 lower knots. And so you use this really, really hardy and not cheap at all crochet hook that's definitely not by Centro, and just kind of show you what I'm talking about. So we need to get up here because we are going to start our lover's knot. So we need to get up here um, because we're going to create X's basically. We're going to create X's basically on the top of these lover's knots. So we're going to get more lover's knots, lover's knots, lover's knots, lover's knots. It sounds like kind of like lover's knot. um, so we need to get up to here. So in the tutorial that I followed and what I would recommend, just kind of looking at it, that's about 4 chains up from where we last did our single crochet. So we're going to do 4 chains so we can get up here, so we can start going. You know, that's the thing that we're doing. So now, if you did like a really tall one, you might want to do it fast and maybe more, um, chains or vice versa. If you did shorter lover knots, and you might want to do um, less chains. So just kind of listen to your project. Keep in mind if you do it too small, it's going to start bunching up the really beautiful edges. And if you do it way too big, it's going to kind of warp the size. So, or I mean, I guess really you just have kind of ruffly edges. So that's not what we want. We want perfection. That's why you're watching me. So I'm going to go with 4 chains. And I'm going to turn my loop. And I'm going to go directly into doing the lover's knot. So pull it up. So you pull up, you hold the base of the V with your left hand, you yarn over, and you pull through that chain. Then so what I did is I just kind of like, I went like this. I know that might be hard to see, but like, so you need to go through this top one, right? So, but you need to go through it this way, apparently. So you just kind of swoop around in a clockwise fashion and do that. And then while you have your hand like this, you can yarn over and pull through, and you're only going to pull through that first one. You can have your hand controlling that. So then you do single crochets, you yarn over and you pull through. Okay, and then I'm going to pull through again, 2 lover's knots to get kind of back. So we do 1 lover's knot, and then it's going to go down. I'm sorry, I forget that I'm not looking. I'm showing. Okay, so like this is kind of how the lover's knot is going to look. So we did 1 just now. It's going to look like this in this direction, and now we need 1 that's going to go back up. So we're going to pull up. So now that you have done your bottom layer of lover's knots, you can see that we have 5, or I have 5. You might have more or less. However, whatever your multiple of 4 was, that's how many you have. I had 4 times 5, which is 20. So that's why I have 5 here. So we need to talk about the next step because it can vary depending on how high you decide to make your lover's knot. If you made a really long lover's knot, you'll probably want to add chains, a shorter one, and adjust and how small they are. So basically, I'm gonna I'm gonna use a hook from my Spectro, and I'm going to kind of show you what I mean. So let's imagine these are straight lines. I'm so gay, I can't even make straight lines. So basically, we are going to be making X's or diamonds, however you want to do it, out of this, and we want basically the same height. We want it to be the top of this to be kind of equidistant from this right here to this right here. So once we figure out where this belongs, we want to figure out how many chains we need to get up to that height. So when I followed this tutorial and for my particular pattern, I think that 4 chains would be perfect to get up to about this height. Just kind of consider that in the long run, if you do like way too few chains, then it's going to kind of pinch the height of these. You won't get that beautiful pattern as evidently. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. And if you put too many, way too many chains, then you're going to have some kind of like ruffling on the side because the scissors here are too tight and the the chains are getting longer. So just things to keep in mind. So if you did a medium size loop for should be totally fine. Sometimes I'm going to turn my hook this out of the way before it flies off, and I don't know. You do it. So see how like that's like the perfect size right there. I think it's good. I think it's okay about it. Okay, so now we are going to create 1 lover's knot.
Oh, shit, I forgot I'm on live. I'm just like doing shit. I'm just doing. I'm making like a swamp
Swamp King headrest.
Lover's. It sounds like lover snot, and like I can't.
Should I make a hat out of this
So
instead? Do I have enough to make a hat?
We're gonna keep the same length the whole time.
I definitely don't have anything like it if I want to continue making a hat.
Sustainable.
But I kind of want to make a hat.
Playing with like different hand positions for this, so like you can kind of follow me.
Okay, I was gonna make like a spider web type of thing, but I'm not feeling it. Try to frog.
Right here. I'm gonna yarn over, pull through, and then I found that if I started going this way, and I just kind of scooped up,
That's hard. I'm sitting for 3 minutes. It's been longer than that. But.
Then it was a lot easier. And then also my hand is right here on the hook. My right hand is on the hook. So I can yarn over and pull through just that first loop a lot easier because I have my hand there. So I'm putting some pressure to keep it from going through both chains because I can kind of cover that second chain. Or not chain, sorry. So you're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through that single crochet.
I swear I had like a witch hat on here.
And then
I can't find it.
You're going to go and you're going to find the single crochet in this. So I'm going to go through. So you don't want to go. So I know it can look a little intimidating and like, oh my gosh, like where the fuck is this double crochet? But if you think about like you can pretty easily find that really large chain that we did first. It's the first part of
I have hat. I swear that's like a witch hat pattern.
Stitch.
And if it's too small, I'll just make it for my cat, my dog.
You want to go through 2 loops of the single crochet, and then you're going to yarn over, you're going to pull through, and then you're going to have 2 loops on your chain again, and then you're going to yarn over.
Oh, it's just under modern.
Single crochet right there. And see, you're not where I think you are ever. What's going on with my brain?
See, this is the hat, and we're going to make it out of this yarn and hope we have enough.
We get to do,
I don't want to double strand it because I don't want to take away from the roving majesty.
A little bit. We get to do 2 of our
So, for the, what is that?
The more I think about it, the harder it gets, and I'm like, that seems counterproductive, but okay, sure.
Okay, so.
Okay, so now we basically have.
Okay, so they use a G6 or 4.25 millimeter hook. The pattern is worked with 2 strands at a time. God damn it. Okay, so what if we put black so that the green shines through? Or we could put a similar green so that the green is ever present. Oh, I hate frogging roving yarn. Oh, it makes me feel like I'm just gonna destroy it with my big man hands.
Until the end, we are going to, till almost the end, I should say, we are going to do this. So I am going to do the double lover's knots, and then we'll be right back.
I think we're at the end of the video. Just gonna make this huge so you can see my, again, big man hands and hopefully learn how to do this stitch.
Okay, so now that I have most of the second row done, I'm gonna show you what
I hate this. I hate it.
and you might not need to do this yet, depending on how many multiples you did, but you'll have to do it eventually. So time to learn. So I just did a set.
Just like being really gentle and any like spots that are a little felted, I'm just going in and
Um, so what we can do, this is like one of the stitches where I'm like, if this star making it worse, I can't tell. But I hope it's helping. Um, so what we need to do, so if you look, kind of, just imagine this, this has an X, right? So we did this whole part of the X, and we only did half of this part of the X thus far. So we need to do half of the X, which means one lumber knot. Every single X will have four lumber knots. But again, or however so we need to create a lumber knot, and then what we need to do is kind of anchor it to the bottom. So we're going to do a treble crochet stitch. Now, again, if your lumber knots are much larger, you might want to do a taller stitch. Just kind of keep in mind how things are working that way. So let's just get to it and see it. So I'm going to pull up.
okay. So I have a couple. I mean, I have more than a couple greens. I get a lot of green. So this is Olive Drab by Big Twist. I don't love it. I gotta admit, I don't love it. I mean, it's so boring and offensively boring that it almost does make that, uh, yarn shine. So, like, that's not, I mean, maybe that is the purpose. Um, Let me see what else I got. I got this color, which is Succulent by Caron 1 pound. Too light, not the vibe. This is some brown, I don't know. I think it's called like truffle or something. This is gonna make it like look a little dirtier. Will that be good or will that be bad? I don't know. That's kind of cool, but I feel like it's taking away a lot of the green, and I don't want that. I'm feeling best about the olive drab so far.
So now we are going to
Oh god.
here. So
Okay, I got a little bit of yarn. My yarn is just falling. So this is a Premier anti-pilling acrylic yarn.
Okay, so we're in a different position. We're actually having started from the get-go, where we need to make
Oh god. Oh no, I was making a Ninja Turtle out of this one. Right. Don't eat. So, this is anti-pilling, which is nice because this is going to be very pilling. So, this is it's pretty good. It gives like a very slimy effect, which I like. It doesn't detract too much away from the roving yarn, but it doesn't hide from it. It doesn't make it pop as much as the olive drab did, but it's still a good option, and it's anti-pilling, which is always nice, and it's very soft. But getting a hold of it is a big pain in the ass because I can't get anti-pilling acrylic from Premiere without ordering from somewhere online with immense shipping fees. So, just something to keep in mind. So I'm actually going to try something a little odd, and I'm going to try some gray. So this is Red Heart with Love, and the color is, I don't know, I got taped up. This is from the scrap exchange, so this would belong really well. Ooh, that looks really cool. I like the gray. It looks great. Very Swamp Witch. Love this color. So, okay. We're getting options. Now I'm going to have too many options, and I'm going to be like, okay. So, I have this spring green from Red Heart. I kind of just went fun crochet stitches to learn, and this came up, and I'm very happy. You're safe. Look at that. I was making a Ninja Turtle and apparently got distracted. So this is Patty Green by Heart Super Saver. So just a heads up, if you have loose problems, this might be one of the work pieces of work that is a little hard for you, but I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Okay, so this is a really great color. I this to make it. It's very soft. I love Red Heart with Love. It's just like leaps and bounds ahead of Super Saver to me. Although Super Saver comes in every color. The color is also taped up. This is a scrap exchange. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of like a right nice little middle ground. I think it's taking away like the lighter colors, and I don't want to take away the variation of the green. Gone. So I hope this was fun for you. It's a really beautiful stitch. This is a Red Heart classic. It is emerald. I apparently ran it through my Accentro knitting machine. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so I just finished editing the video, and I am going to put this right here, and I'm going to do the same text style. and yeah, get it to match, and then edit the text. Don't. I hate saying all this stupid shit. Okay, so now it's too big, so I need to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that's cool. Okay, and then this is going to be stitch 1. Okay, so I'm exporting that. Let's try to get the green picked out, or the color picked out, and then we'll kind of call it a night. Okay, so this green, nope, ate it, and it feels like a umbrella mat. It feels so awful. Okay, so there is this color, which is also spring green. This is not Red Art Super Saver. This is Premier Basics. It's pretty similar, but it's different enough that you would confuse the two. Nope, don't like it. Oh, puppy. Come here. It really didn't hold. Okay. So this green is 1, and then let's just see how it is with black, just a baseline black. That's why I have so much black, because it goes with everything. Okay, so you know what? This actually doesn't go as well as I thought it would with this yarn. So we have 3 options. I think I know which one I'm gonna pick, but let's revisit them. Okay. So we have this gray by Red Heart. Jesus, where did I pull the yarn from? Ah, stressful. Okay, so the gray, like they're all good. Like I would be happy with any of them. Which is nice to have options. No, that's not the end you're looking for. Okay, so the gray and the green and together, I mean, it really just makes the green pop. I don't think the dark green pops as much, but like in color. But it just goes so surprisingly well. Having a witch hat that's gray is perfect. I mean, 0 complaints out of 0. Okay. So then we have this color, which this color surprised me quite a bit because all of the lighter greens that we looked at did not, they kind of overpowered the this yarn, and this just kind of like works with it really nicely. But I think this is my least favorite of my top 3. Okay, so that means we have olive drab and we have this gray yarn. So let's check again what olive drab looks like. Um, so let's see if there's a little pulley. Don't make me pull out guts right now. That's just rude. Okay, I'm just gonna hang it over the side because I'm not playing this game. Okay, so over the olive drab, it's just like it's so good looking. I think it highlights the right colors. It highlights all the colors of the roving yarn, which I want to celebrate this yarn as much as possible because again, we don't have that much of it, so we got to really make it shine. And so I think that olive drab is my pick for like the winner. Um, the gray is a great choice, a great choice. But I'm gonna go with olive drab, and I know where I can buy it. I know where it's available, and it's affordable. So cool, can't wait. So yeah, I will. We'll see how this hat works. This hat's gonna have a lot more. Not that this was, a hat very lacking in personality or anything, but I mean, like this hat is kind of like fitting. It's very fitting. It's like very smooth. Whereas this is gonna create a lot of texture, and I'm so excited for it. So I can't wait to show you all and do this all with you. So I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.